What is up, everybody? I am here to talk to you guys about which scholarships to apply for and give you pointers on how to increase your chances of winning. Anyhow, in the background you can see my Korean jacket. It's amazing. Korea University was my host university in Korea. This is forever memorable. Also, don't mind the lighting. I have my ring light as my source of lighting, and it gets in my glasses, so please don't mind that. And then right over here I have a medal that my buddies and I won in Korea at a volleyball tournament. We won second place, by the way. At least we placed. I was able to find a lot of study abroad scholarships, but the problem with it was that you needed to enroll in one of their programs to be eligible for the scholarship, which is why I am going to recommend you which scholarships to apply for. I strongly suggest you to apply for scholarships offered at your home university because you are competing against your peers and not on a national level where the level of competition intensifies. For example, I applied for 2 scholarships at my home university and I won them both. Although writing is not my strongest subject, I was still able to win. I can only assume that I was the only applicant who applied, which is why I won, or else I was able to outshine my peers and win the scholarship. Other than that, I have another scholarship in mind that you should apply for. It is the Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship. I applied for this scholarship and I can thankfully say that I am a recipient of the Gilman Scholarship. And I highly recommend it because the eligibility requirements are more flexible than most scholarships I've found. Because you don't have to be enrolled in a specific program or be studying in a specific country. But because the eligibility is more flexible, that means the competition level for this scholarship is also held at a higher level. Because applicants can be from any college or university across from the whole United States. You could be competing from students from top universities like Yale, Stanford, and Harvard. But don't let that discourage you because bottom line, if I can do it, then you can do it too. Also, quick side note, on these websites, they may make it seem like the winning applicant is awarded a flat rate of amount. But to clarify and offer you some transparency, that is the amount that the winners can win up to. And not every applicant is promised that amount. Basically, the amount that you get goes through a funnel of people who review your application and decide how much you're going to be given, depending on your circumstances. So be very detailed in your essays. The process for applying the Gilman Scholarship went really smooth for me. There's a total of 3 essays that applicants are required to complete, and there is a 4th optional essay to complete if you want to win more money. The 4th optional essay is strictly for students who are learning a critical language. So if you are learning a critical language defined by Gilman, then I recommend you to apply for it. For the Gilman Scholarship, you can win up to $5,000 and $7,000 if you win the critical language essay portion. All the information can be found on their website, which I will be linking it into the description below, so check that out as well for a more in-depth analysis. Here are some more of my tips and pointers for you to increase your chances of winning the scholarship. You have to influence the readers that you deserve the scholarship. Let's use an example from one of my essay questions that I previously had. The question asked me for my purpose for applying for this scholarship. For me, I was able to talk about my financial struggles and how that affected my ability to access good quality education. And from there, I was able to use specific examples of how my struggles really affected me, not only as a student, but also as a person, and how attaining the scholarship can help improve the quality of my education. Keep in mind that the readers are going through many applications, and they're probably tired of reading story after story. You want to stand out and shine and provide your perspective in the most vibrant way possible. It's almost like writing a story and you want to keep the readers interested. And by the time they're done reading your paper, they're able to recap what your story was about. And these are the type of essays that win scholarships because they're different, they're genuine, and they allow for the readers to put themselves in their shoes. If writing isn't your strong suit, like me, I recommend that you start your essays early and have many people review them. You should bring it to your university's writing center and have them review it because they will analyze your paper for you and give you feedback and tips on how to improve. And every time I went, they were able to spot something that I overlooked or that even my peers overlooked. Also, a tool that I found really helpful, this is like a cheat code basically, is the tool called Grammarly. If you have not heard of it, it is a very useful tool to use, especially for writing important essays, because Grammarly catches your grammar mistakes. Also, the higher level grammar mistakes that you might have, like word choices or having complex sentences. This tool is very helpful and I recommend you to get it because if writing isn't your strongest subject, then you should get it because I did. And it was able to help me win my scholarships. Those are all the tips I have to give you. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not seen my other 3 videos, I recommend that you watch them because they have more information about studying abroad. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Have a nice day, everybody, and best of luck to everybody applying for scholarships.